We migrated, Project Isizwe then migrated towards corporate South Africa, and we started getting projects going with big blue chip companies. About a year ago, we actually started thinking about how to make it profitable, but without making it unaffordable. The problem is not that there is no internet. There is actually internet everywhere. I mean, I was in Thohoyandou about 3 weeks ago, and it's far northeast of Limpopo. And it's there's 3G, 4G, it's all over there. The problem is it costs you too much money to use it. So whilst we were always committed to this kind of concept of free, we decided to maybe take a step outside of our dogma and go towards cheap. So we came up with a 5 Rand per day model. So we kind of thought, well, maybe if we sold 24 hours of internet for 5 Rand, maybe that's firstly affordable, and secondly, maybe we can make a profit out of that. And actually, funny enough, it's worked out. So for the past year, we've been running projects in KwaMashu, townships outside of Durban, and it's kind of making a decent profit. And then we did a project with the Rambuda tribe in Thohoyandou. They've got about 150,000 members, about 30,000 homes, and in the next 6 months, every one of those homes, that's 150,000 people are going to be within walking distance of 5 Rand Wi-Fi. So not free Wi-Fi, but 5 Rand Wi-Fi. We create a special purpose vehicle that is a PTY limited, that the tribe owned, the community, the tribal trust owns 70%, and which means the assets are actually held within that PTY. That infrastructure that's sitting over there that's providing us Wi-Fi, it's actually our infrastructure. So, firstly, let's protect it, and secondly, let's use it, because 70% of the profits that come out of that Wi-Fi network come towards the community, which the community can then use to either roll out more Wi-Fi or build schools or whatever it was to do. So that was the first little magic secret sauce that we figured out. And the second one was how to fund those things. So you still need a bit of money to roll out these networks up front. And we originally thought maybe it's similar to what we did in Tshwane, where you get a big brother or big sister like Tshwane or Glencore to lend you the money, and then you pay back that money out of profits. But we've actually come up with a fantastic model now, which is basically just offtake agreements. So we build infrastructure in communities, but we get offtake agreements from local employers or schools. So for example, say a Glencore, instead of lending us 5 million Rand to roll out a network, they could just give us a contract saying they'll buy 50,000 5 Rand vouchers a month, which they then distribute to their employees and their families. And on the back of that 250,000 Rand a month contract, we can take that to a bank and borrow money, and we use that money to roll out the network.